Good morning. It's about 6:30 on my shift, and we're moving along at about 6.5 knots. Sun's just now coming up, and yeah, it's nice and calm out here. Just a little bit of rolling waves. Nothing too scary. Nice and calm. Great way to wake up in the morning.
Let's do this. This is us, this is life. We said goodbye to the 9 to 5, sailing away with our fur family, living the nurse life at sea. And so we begin our journey back to where it all started.
Happy Grand Rising. It's the first morning out at sea. Tony here at the helm. Yeah, you liking it here in my lap, It's been so smooth sailing. We're going like 6.3 knots right now. I haven't put the sails down. I don't know if we're going to. But yeah, not much to report. I just felt like I should say something. So I'm here. Still just so excited to get out of the cold, out of these beanies, into the sunshine. Just ready for it.
Okay, Christy's taking the next watch, so we've gone over, we've changed our course. Headed a little more west now on our way to Wrightsville Beach. We got 21 knots of wind apparent on the nose and almost a 1 knot current we're going against, so we're doing over 4 knots. I wish it was faster. Wind will die down, we should be able to get a little bit more in the current once we get out of this current. This is where the Gulf Stream comes in real close in here, so we're kind of stuck with that. About 40 feet of water and running 2 engines merrily along. Have a good night.
Go to sleep. Good morning. This is my 3rd watch now, and we're on our 2nd full day. We've now had 2 nights at sea, and we had to slow down a bit because we were getting really bounced around going around Cape Hatteras, which is kind of par for the course unless you have perfect conditions, and we just getting too cold so we needed to leave. So we're slowed down a little bit to 3.5 knots, and hopefully we have another turn coming up in about 4 hours, and after that turn hopefully it'll slow down, it'll calm down a little bit and we can speed back up. But all in all, everything's good, everything's safe, everyone's safe, and we're making this happen. It's calmed way down, which is nice, so we sped up a little bit, almost to 6 knots. It's a beautiful day. I'll turn the camera around. I also wanted to show you what we do for safety. I've got this harness in, and what it does is it clips to the chair so that I can move around. This is a bungee, but I will not fall overboard. And also, if this hits the water, it's a personal flotation device, so it'll puff up. And it also sends out a beacon, I believe, of my location. So it's just little safety things we have to make sure that while other people, because Taylor and Randy are sleeping down below, so they can rest easy knowing the person up here is safe. Last night was just awful. It was just so wavy last night, and it's finally calming down now.
But even then, we got some nice big swallows, but nothing like last night. We made soup, put it on the counter. We thought because it was in the Instapot that, oh, it's so heavy, it'll be fine. Nope. Went flying all over the galley, so now we have carrot soup all over the galley. Boat life, you know, just crazy stuff over here. But we're trekking along. We were going only 4 knots last night. The wind was like right on our nose. But today we're doing 5.7 right now. Way better than last night. Getting there. And I don't have my cozy on or a beanie. I just have my hood over my ears. So we're getting warmer. It's really exciting. Isn't that exciting, Tonton? Are you excited? She's excited.
Tiger naps at the helm in Mommy's lap is Tony's absolute favorite.
We're pulling in to Wrightsville Beach in the dark. Looks like a cool area.
Christmas themed homes now.
Can't see ya. Too dark. Oh, look at that. Hey.
Wrightsville Beach was such a cute little town that was a pit stop with no unexpectedness as we waited out a few storms before continuing on our journey down south.
Okay. Right now, planned trip. We're gonna go for the whole enchilada down to Fort Pierce. So it's I don't even know what time it is. It's 10:30 on this lovely Wednesday. So it's still leaving noonish. That was my plan. Got to go pick up fuel. We're gonna go offshore. We'll probably be no more than 30 miles max offshore at any given time. Just planning for weather. Don't want to make this rough. We've got one waypoint headed to just north of Jacksonville, and then once we get near that and the weather looks good, we're going to turn better south to hit Fort Pierce. Kind of one of the key ones staying to the coast is so we stay out of the Gulf Stream. So following wind and waves there look like the best course. Waves look really mild. We're going to have quite a bit of wind tonight, 25 knots is what they're saying, 20 to 25. But we'll just motor through that for a nice, easy, comfortable, and then tomorrow it's supposed to die down a little bit and we'll raise sail and have some fun.
Woo!
That's the plan. Everybody, when you step outside, once we're underway, I want harnesses or life jackets on. We're going to be uber safe. And other than that, when we take off, Taylor, I want you at the helm. I can probably handle the anchor by myself if you want to see how Taylor maneuvers up there, give you a little experience at the helm on that. And yeah, any questions?
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
You excited, Tonton? Is Tonton excited? You're a puss kitty. Yay, we're going bye-bye. Woo!
It's freezing.
Yeah, you got a hat on.
Okay, you're in control. Just kind of hold us here, okay?
Okay.
Anchor's up.
Woo!
I gotta get the bridle up. It's being loose.
Oh, that's fun.
It's videoing already.
That's what
Okay, Captain, what are we doing?
we're gonna turn the engines off
Why?
because look at this beauty. We've got 6.5 pure, beautiful wind.
How much wind do we have?
We have, it's a good question.
Over by the needle. Left side, little box.
Left side, it's a 58 M46.
That one. What number's in there?
Oh, 13.9.
13 knots off our starboard quarter. I'll get you to talk like a pirate yet. Arr!
I'm working on it.
Okay, here we go.
Moment of awesomeness.
Okay, Key, there you go. Good eye. Good one. Okay, Key. Now, take both shift levers. Okay,
It's a moment of silence.
you're not finished.
Oh,
Okay, take both shifters and put them into reverse idle.
nice.
Yep, just pull them back till they click. There you go, reverse idle. Now, I don't know if you could hear, I could hear the sound stop.
Oh, yeah.
The props were spinning. Now we've just locked them. It will slow us down, but nowhere on the trannies or engines or anything like that. Look at that. Sailing into the sun.
Teddy, what do you think of the sailing, huh? What do you think that the engines are off? You like it? You happy?
It's days like today that we live for.
Yeah, you're just gonna come and plop yourself on top of Toddy. I know you are. I know that's exactly what you're about to do right now. Crazy kitty. What do you think about this, Tots? Huh? What do we have here? Hello. Hello. Hello.
Whoa, catch me the dog
It's really bumpy. Mom's at the helm right now. I'm heating us up some chili. It's hard for us to film underway. I mean, me at least. I get so tired, I sleep a lot. And I get really seasick easy. So, I'm gonna do a lot of deep breathing. The galley is the last place I want to be. Like, this is the last place you want to be if you're seasick. But I'm heating up our chili. So good. Toddy, what do you think? What do you think of all these crazy waves right now? Huh? She wants to come up here with me. Okay. Okay, I let my baby out, huh? But yeah, this is life on a passage, huh, Toddy? It's a little bumpy sometimes. Woo! Oh, okay. Did we just catch a little air there? We did. We caught a little air. Woo! I get butterflies too. It's hard to talk. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, this is what is up. This is what we're doing. I was just sharing this. I would like you to tell me how fast we're going, and tell everybody how
Right
wavy
now
this
we're
is.
doing about 6.5 knots. Starboard engine running 1400 RPM, motor sailing. Both sails, 2 reefs just for safety for the night.
Woo!
Got about 12 to 14, maybe 16 knots of wind. Haven't really seen any gusts, but somewhere around 10 o'clock on, we're supposed to get 20 to 25 steady. But it'll be going behind us, but that's why I have 2 reefs in right now. So that'll be when Taylor gets on watch and when I take over for her at 2 in the morning. But then wind and waves and everything just goes. So we're on this current heading for the next 237 miles, which will put us at the Florida-Georgia line.
Woo, woo, woo!
That's not a song. Oh, that's a musical group, isn't it?
Maybe, actually, that is. I think it is.
So So we kind of did that. It's if things get rough, we can pull in there. If it's still good, we're going to continue on south to Fort Pierce.
When it's still good.
When it's still good, very good.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it.
Okay. News at 11.
News at 11. We just came upon Frying Pan Shoals, and we are headed yuckadoo, yuckadoo, yuckadoo. So this course, I have a waypoint right about in here. And depending on the weather, we may make it all the way to the waypoint and pull in here, or come back out a bit, past Cape Canaveral, right down here. Or right down here, one of these. Just before we hit the Gulf Stream.
Okay.
So I can back it out a little bit. Yep, there we are right there.
Making our way down south.
Yep.
So I'm at the Foam. It's our first night, and we have been getting upwards of 20 knots of wind, which has been fantastic because the engines are off and we're fully under sail, and we're going around 7.5 knots, all on wind. So tonight's journey is free, and it's a wonderful night. It's not too bad, not too rocky out here, but it is pitch dark. You can see Orion's belt right behind us, but sadly my phone doesn't pick that up, so yeah. So it is, I only have 15 minutes left in my shift, but I gotta say these are the nights that it makes it all worth it. It is just magical. I don't know if you can see, yeah. The moon came out, is lighting the water. It is just, we are only under sail. It's just been a magical night, so I'm very grateful. Good morning. The sun is rising and it has calmed down. I got a great shift last night, and I think towards the end of Taylor's shift things started getting crazy. I think they'll probably have footage, I don't know, but the autopilot was kicking off a lot, and then Dad's shift, same thing, and then around 7 a.m. my shift starts at 6, but Randy kept going because he was having to steer manually, and he was being super nice, and took my first hour until it calmed down a little bit, and now it's calm, but we had to turn the engines on because the waves are hitting us on just back on, I think, the starboard side, back in the corner, and it kicks off our autopilot a lot and whatnot. So have the engines on. We're going about 7 knots and making way. We have dolphins going with us today. A whole big, huge school of them. It's a good day.
Day 2. Got Tony and Todd at my feet. I don't know if you can see how angry the ocean is. Woke up and threw up first thing. I've only thrown up once though. Redeeming myself from last time. Last time I lost count how many times I threw up. I was so... In all fairness, we had just moved on the boat, and I've always struggled with seasickness, and so I was like, we just moved on. We're like, okay, let's take a 3-day passage. Yeah. So, but you know what? It's going good. Breathing with the ocean. We've got 6.7 knots right now. We're going fast. Last night, ooh, we were hitting 8 knots at some times and no engines. Right now we have the sails up because it was just getting crazy. It was just getting way crazy. But we're making headway. We're making good time, aren't we, Tonton? Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of where we were headed. That was we were totally beat and couldn't handle it anymore. We were going to pull into Fernandina.
We're like,
Dina
give us
Beach.
more.
And so we started right here. That's Wrightsville Beach. Come all the way down. We're currently right there with that dot. And I'm guessing sometime tomorrow we're going to make a turn and start heading down here to right there, Fort Pierce.
Good morning, day 3, and the sun is rising, and was such a calm night. I got lots of sleep. I know Randy got some sleep, Taylor got some sleep. We do 4-hour shifts each, and it was a great night. We are at the Florida-Georgia line right now. We got here faster than we thought we would. Averaging, I would say 7 knots-ish. It pops around, but right now it's 7.5. So we're excited to be pulling into Fort Pierce on Christmas morning.
So I come up here for my shift this morning. I'm all bundled up in my cozy. I got my hat on. I got my scarf on. Got my harness over everything. Come up here, I'm like, I'm hot. We're in Florida now. So good. It's been months since I've been too hot for my stuff. Just feels so good. So good. We're going 7 knots. Just been trekking along. We're gonna arrive to our anchorage just looking like Christmas morning. The beautiful Christmas presents. Christmas Eve today. Merry Christmas. It'll be way long past Christmas by the time this is posted, but hey. Catching up on editing everything and getting everything posted. Everything kind of like threw for a loop for me. Got stuck and just like going through stuff, and I'm like, no, life is really starting in the Bahamas. That's what I feel like. I feel like we're like on our way to our like new life. It's like at the new year too. Big things are happening this year. Excited for you guys to be along for the ride, to see our journey. Like, who knows what's to come. I just know blessings. God is with us. It's on the other side of our comfort. I only got sick once, only threw up once. I mean, we're not there yet, but it's just gonna be like, it's like a bath right now. It's so nice. I only get really bad when it's like rough. So many people tell me all the time, they're like, I can never do that. I can never live on a boat because I get seasick. I'm like, you're talking to Queen Seasick right here. I get it all the time. Well, not all the time. Only when it gets really rough. And what's beautiful is, you know, you just learn how to breathe with the ocean, breathe through it. Yeah, life is on the other side of these things that are discomfort, you know. So many people don't do something because of the discomfort they'll have to feel in order to do that thing. Look at this. Look at this beautiful ocean. I got my tiger with me. Hey, Tony, say hey. It's been my faithful helpmate. Life is on the other side of your discomfort, and I pray that whatever that thing is in your life, that you go do it. It's so worth it.
And when we thought our sail back to Florida couldn't go any better, things got a little fishy.
Is it a mackerel?
That's not a mackerel.
Oh, damn. He's big. That looks like yeah, he's definitely mackerel.
Yep, you're right, it is.
Good morning. It's our final day. We should be pulling into Fort Pierce in about 6 hours. It's 6:45 in the morning. The sun's just rising. This is my final shift. Woo woo. Yeah, the water's super calm. It's been really nice and pleasant out here. And it is Christmas Day right now. So you'll be watching this months in advance, probably. But yeah, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to us. Warm weather.
After months of enduring the cold, oh how amazing it feels to be in the sun again.
What a gorgeous day to pull into Florida. Simply has been an amazing journey. Very grateful.
coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Let the rain wash away all the pain from yesterday. And though my kingdom awaits, and they've forgiven my mistakes, I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Just anchored the boat.
And just like that, we made it back down to Florida after sailing all the way up to the East Coast and back down. What a journey it has been, and what a journey we still are on. If you are following our journeys, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for next week on Nourish the Boat, as the unexpectedness continues while preparing for our trip to the Bahamas.
It's exciting. We are picking up all of our packages. Taylor is on her second load. She's coming right now in the dinghy.
Mother sees everything.
See you next week.
She's right there.